Kelly hard into the fence, and the Ferrari gets cleaned up by the 650S as well. A massive pile-up in the centre chicane. Hovey's Ginetta's in there. The second of the Ferraris is involved as well.
Steve Johnson's in there as well. Tony Wall's in the McLaren.
0.1 second margin.
Oh, that is an absolute massive off. And into the wall. Actually, probably not as bad as what first thought.
So Whincup and Mostert together. And Moffat just a victim. This is turn 10. Wow.
Eric Jones around. Back across the field. The big one, part 2 at Daytona.
Yeah, they can't do this.
Stay high. Nice straight. Did anybody hit you there, Kel?
A horrific crash for Kyle Busch, who slid through the infield grass and went head on into the inside wall.
Like there was some contact there, and Kyle bumps into Larson, and it turns him to the left. Elliott Sadler hit there by Brendan Gaughan.
And there's the 54. You saw the impact.
Let's see if Walls is close enough. Last lap on the brakes here is unbelievable.
Oh, big one in the background. It's Morgan Haber. Morgan Haber in the Erebus Mercedes has hit the wall in turn 8. The bonnet's come up, and the famous gull wing doors are opening.
And he's okay.
Massive impact with the wall and a very sharp angle.
We're being told that our cameraman Gerald down there at that point. The good news is Gerald's okay. We hear the camera is toast. What a shame. Some flames there as well beneath the bonnet.
Here we are
again,
full speed.
Oh, that's frightening. Once it breaks. Oh, brutal.
Tonight, something was dragging on that truck, possibly a suspension component, whatever it was, wore through.
You can see the wheels turned to the right, the brakes locked up, and that truck was going left anyway.
Something failed in the front steering, obviously. And making the right decisions. And Charles ready to go. They want to make sure he's okay. As you see him back up and over into the wall again. Out there on that parade lap. It's supposed to be a sight lap.
You can see he's only just slightly run wide. Just a brush.
Oh,
sort of hit the rear, hit the front, but then I don't know why it's spun to the right. I'd say he must have broken the steering or damaged a tire. I had something happen. Yeah, definitely. Definitely on that, the second impact, it's broken something in the front suspension, probably the steering, and speared the car hard to the right. I've had, unfortunately, a similar accident to that.
Whoa, Stewart around into Bethel. Tony Stewart goes around. And caution waves yet again. More cars. Kurt Busch and Greg Biffle, a hard hit.
16 is what sucked the 14 around, and that is an incredibly hard hit. My gosh, I'm glad. Oh, and then here comes.
Yeah, neither could control their car, and I don't think either one could see.
Oh my God, no!
Here we go.
I can't actually see who that is with the bonnet up. Oh, it's Jared McLeod. Oh my goodness!
So I don't even know how he.
He's tried to complete the. He was in 10th.
That's
so he's
flying
desperate to get home and get some points.
It's got some damage at the back. Let's look at this.
Again, this pretty late in the piece, but he's ended up. There we go again, replay. Pirouetting into the tyre barrier at turn 4.
Yeah, it looks like he may have lost the tire, Larry, or something might have happened to the car.
Well, remember, a lot of damage on that 17 car from that last wreck, so that very well looks like what happened.
Yeah, I mean, the car just starts to go with him. It could be aero, you know, the car did have damage. You're up in that pack like that, or it could have been a tire, it could have been anything. But
We got what we need to get it fixed.
Yeah.
And here is our replay coming in real hot. Bicycles it. Gets up over the stones. He's loose, and never gets it tightened back up.
He's working overtime to pick this car up, and it's gone into the wall hard on his left-hand side.
Let's just have a look on the replay. Third car in the queue here, just gently. Well, that's a massive oil fire. So, look, an oil line has likely popped off. Always hard to diagnose from afar, but it's sprayed oil everywhere, which has momentarily also caught fire. Here's the onboard. Let's listen.
Oh, big trouble. That's the rookie Suarez up and over Regan Smith, the big one at Daytona in the tri-oval.
it looks like he just gets him in a bad spot right there, and he just got behind in his steering.
Yeah, he got too far to the right, and coming off of the corner right there, that car unloads as you come off of that banking, and it just took just a little bit too much, and that's that window that you have to push. And
further down the order, but they're both in reasonable shape. Oh man, big problem there for Lee Holdsworth. I could see it coming. He went wide, understeered straight into the fence, has struck it hard, and that'll be a lot of damage on that car. Hopefully he can just limp home, but I doubt whether he'll survive that one.
And still the replays continue. This is further back in the field. It's a big Kerry McMahon. Oh, he's just had this car rebuilt after an incident in New Zealand a few weeks ago, and
around goes Hamlin, and right in front of Boyer, and into the wall hard goes McMurray and Jeff Gordon.
Not again. Jeff's car is destroyed.
Let's try and dissect what happened here. Richard Mork, no, just no.
Yeah, I'd say that's a flat left front. That's a tyre failure.
See a replay of what happened at
lost the rear end.
See Dave Russell having a big moment avoiding Nick Foster. Heavy damage to the left-hand side of Nick Foster's car. That car, I'll be surprised if they have that fixed this weekend.
Straight away.
Oh. Right on the back straightaway, you're right, Mike. What happened to Ben Kennedy?
Well, Ben Kennedy looked like he had a tire down or something broken, Michael, and everybody piled in.
James Busher, the 31, also involved in this incident. Ray Black Jr., the 07, maybe not a whole lot of damage.
Here it is, Cedars. Here it is. Cedars goes sliding out. Oh, Mediki maybe got into the side of Hansard, which started all of that.
Yeah, I think he's going to be in a little bit of trouble. Like, this was actually a pretty good pass. Oakland's actually went down the inside, and it all looked pretty cool, but for some reason, Fane sort of said, well, I don't really like that, so I'm just going to run you straight into the wall. And that was a hard hit. Like, they are concrete barriers. So Oakland's just drove down the inside. It actually was a pretty legitimate move. Left him enough room on the real estate on the way out, but he's just yanked right on the wheel. Look at that barrier.
And look at the people standing behind it. They're lucky that no one was hurt.
The two marshals, they're a bit staggered. They're sort of going, what just happened here? And yeah, look, just right hand down and cop that. Like, that was.
Trying to work with him there. Oh, and McMurray goes around in front of the field.
Huge wreck.
Paul Menard is in it. Clint Boyer is in it. Menard is hit by Casey Kane. His car's all torn up.
Check out the replay. Look for Chaz Mostert. Big oversteer moment because he launched off the inside curb and he's grabbed the wall at 8. Turn 8 bites again. It's yanked the rear wing off, but it's actually bigger than that because it's damaged the rear corner of that car, and that's mega impact.
Here we go. This will let us know what happened with Gomersal's come together.
Now, is it the back here?
And you watch Seaton there. Seaton about the back. Oh, there you go. Seaton's hit the back of Uren, and I'm sure Bow's hit the back of Seaton. This will tell us.
Oh, dear. On board with Seaton, and bang. Dominoes effect down the field.
Here in 3 more laps.
Whoa, trouble!
Oh, trouble.
And around goes Brad Keselowski off of Kyle Larson into the wall. Slamming on the brakes behind him. Everybody gets by.
In this Dunlop series, here it is again in real time. Listen to this. Oh, how violent.
Can he challenge the leader here? I don't know if he can. Robbie gets to the inside of him. Oh, Robbie makes a move and doesn't leave him any room to work. Not the gentleman he was yesterday, but that was a good pass. As your winner, Keegan Kincaid.
Oh, no! He's gone and rolls into the fence just over the finish line and keeps it going.
There you go, Shouting Creed, the showstopper.
Can you believe that?
As the crowd goes wild.